Hello, my beautiful friends. Just wanted to wish you all a happy Thursday here in January 2021. So far, so good. I know Biden got inaugurated yesterday. What does that mean for us here in Canada? Well, it means that the pipelines in Alberta are most likely not going to go through. That's going to affect our economy given that they've invested over $1 billion in the pipeline business. But I know nothing's been stopped yet, and I know tomorrow Justin Trudeau is going to be talking to Biden. It was expected for him to sign off on that today, but nothing happened. But anyways, back to real estate updates here in Victoria, beautiful Victoria, BC. It's been getting a bit cold again. The weather's been interesting to say the least. And I was talking to a friend, and he was saying, our summers are going to be getting warmer. You know how like there were fires in LA. He's expecting that eventually we're going to experience warmer than usual summers. And our winters now, the weather has been interesting. It got cold and warm, but this has been the case in Alberta too. I've heard in Calgary where they had an unusually warm winter, and then now it's getting this weekend they're expecting -50. So weather update there. No one knows what's going on. Real estate update. It's still very hot and busy here. There was a townhouse project that I was taking a few of my buyers to just because I was like, based on what I've seen on the market, these townhouses are amazing value for under 750 in a prime neighborhood. And of course, when I came, there was 3 units left the week before. And the following week, when I came to bring my buyer, 15 offers came in for those 3 units that were left. 15 offers. So that's an indication of even the townhouse market now is starting to see a lot of demand in good neighborhoods, a lot of demand and not enough supply. And I did have another person who wanted to sell their home, and I told them he didn't want to list it. He didn't want to put on the MLS, which can happen sometimes. And I said that, even though you don't want to list it, I can bring you 6 offers. I honestly can. He's like, no, they're kind of low key. They say, I just want this price, and whoever you think can pay that, bring them through. And I did, and we sold the place off the market as they wish, low key, on their terms, what they wanted. So it's a seller's market. I'm just going to keep emphasizing that. For the buyers out there, condo market has stabilized. So condo market, it's more predictable what's going on. Townhouse market, it's starting to peak, and the housing market, I expect this spring to be a record breaking spring, and then it's going to stabilize because it'll reach a point where buyers are going to be like, listen, I know they want that price, but I'm not willing to give them that anymore. So, so I feel like that's coming now soon. So there's only so much a seller can demand where at some point the market's just going to say it's not worth that much to us. But for now, it's still going up. And again, this spring, I expect it to be record breaking. Now, a question that I get, and I feel it's an important one because it's all about giving you the tools to do your research and make the right decision, is where can I find listings? Where can I find properties for sale? Now, there's two ways. You can find properties for sale on MLS, which all the realtors have access to and can give you access to, which is the multi-listing services. There are properties that can be for sale privately that are not listed on MLS. And there's properties where you're going to have to go after them. So what I do is basically I go door knocking or I do a mail out to go after those properties. Now, in this market right now, anything that comes on MLS can go quickly. What I've done for some clients is I've said, oh, you want a unit in this building? Leave it with me. And I just basically did a mail out for them, and whoever got back, we'd go see it if that was a right fit for them or not. Okay, so that was one approach we took. Now, I do have one client who wants a very specific type of property and size that I knew, ooh, this is going to be tricky. So that required me to do some digging. We can use it's a GIS mapping systems that tell us, it's a tool that realtors have access to tell us lot sizes, lot areas. It goes into more details, and based off of that we can zone in into specific types of properties from a map perspective and a tax assessment, and we can go after those for our clients. So we have access to several tools. The tool that I would recommend, that's why I like to touch base with the client, to say, what type of product are you looking for? For research purposes, I generally put you on MLS and let you see what's been selling on MLS too for your search criteria. Okay, when you see what sells on the market for your search criteria, you're able to have a better idea of what is the where the market's heading, what are properties worth, and where you see good deals, because you're like, wow, this is a good opportunity here based on what I've been researching. So I like the research phase. I love the app. If you can download my app, mlsapp.ca, it is great. Buyers love it. It's on your phone. As you flick the properties you like, you put it in your basket. The ones you don't like, you delete it. And then you save your searches so that every day you're not looking for the same, putting your criteria in. You just boom, hit a button, and that search that you look for every day pulls up the latest properties, which is pretty efficient if you ask me. And it's all about efficiency, being on the ball, making life easy. And the emails are great too, because every day just emails you the latest listings that have hit the market, so you can follow those too. So those are the tools, team, as far as doing your research, due diligence, and I gave you a quick update on where the market is right now. Still in January, it's still hot. Condos, again, a good one to predict in. Townhouses and house on land is just, it's still high demand and not enough supply. So that's where we're at with that. If you have any questions, there's no such thing as a bad question. I love answering questions because it challenges me too to think about what people are looking for and making sure I address those unknowns when you're getting into this market. And we always assume that there is a question that we always have the answer to, and we don't. I don't, at least, right? There will be a question where I'll learn something, and that's how we all learn, and we can all make an informed decision in this market here, because it is a bit of a crazy market. And I think there's some who are just, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. Some who are just like trying to move heaven and earth to buy real estate. We can do that. I mean, there are some great places more out of town, and there's nothing wrong with being further out of town to get your dream properties. But it's just, no one knows what's going on in the market. It's an island, and demand keeps going up, prices keep going up, and cost of living's going up. Inflation's happening, cost of goods are going up. So I wish I had a crystal ball sometimes, just so I could help these good peeps to just do this, and this is what you're going to see. Right now, all I can tell you is the market for real estate is very strong. Cost of goods are going on up. So whether it's a condo, a townhouse, or a house on land, it's been proven to be a really good investment here on the island. And based on what I'm seeing from everywhere else in Canada, they're all wanting to move out here. So I just don't see demand going down anytime soon. And I personally have invested heavily in this market, and I believe in it. So that's my personal perspective, guys. I love you guys. I keep going on and on. I probably should let y'all go. And I love the questions you guys send me. Keep sending them, and if I can be of help, I feel good to help other people. Cheers to that. Take good and be good, and we'll be in touch. Cheers.